we know the fans at home have been asking. Mike and Brandon, they haven't appeared together in an episode yet. Are they the same person?
Yeah.
Well, we're answering.
I
think so.
I don't think me
We
and
are.
Brandon have appeared in the same episode yet, but you didn't fucking ask that question.
think it might
What?
be like one of the
Episode
first ones.
5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he has the number
Dumbass.
off that. That's crazy.
You were in.
Yeah, here's a good test to see if you guys are the same person, Mike. Have you gotten in any car crashes recently?
No, I haven't. I'm a safe driver.
Oh,
You drive a
interesting.
Subaru, though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
We're both
You know what
Spike-
that means.
You look like a lesbian?
I love girls.
Yeah, as Drake once said.
As Drake once said.
Like
Happy
I said,
2008.
happy
Happy
2008.
2008.
Yeah. This is what we have today. A lot of things happened.
Much
since-
to cover.
Yeah. For one, I want to mention Brandon wasn't the only one who crashed his car. I did too. I want.
Crash into your car.
Okay, so how did you crash your car?
They're in very different ways, from my understanding.
Yeah. I was driving to work on Saturday morning, and there was a bit of road that was very icy, and I spun out and drove into a guardrail. Then after I called 911, then I called my parents, and as I was calling my parents, another car came, slid out on the same bit of ice, and crashed into my car.
That's crazy. That's actually
really
crazy.
awesome, actually.
Is it
So
total?
wait, did that make you feel a little? Did that make you feel a little good about it?
What? No, but then 2 more came.
It's like, oh yeah, new car. Insurance is
Yeah,
paying.
they did-
I feel like
keep
nothing's
running
gonna
it
make you
down
feel
for
good
you.
about a car crash, you know? Like
Yeah.
your car has been crashed.
I
Your
did see an
car-
Instagram reel of a guy that got rear-ended. He's like, yes, let's go.
That's
In a new
crazy.
car.
I've seen so many reels of just like car crashes, and I'm certain
They
like people have
do
died in a
keep-
quarter of them.
They do keep
Me and my
getting
roommates
sent.
watch like car crash.
That
dash
one,
cam
I
compilation
cannot
videos.
believe some of the footage of that one of the guy who has like a house. Or was it San Diego or somewhere where it's just like 27 people have crashed into this guy's house since like 1990, and
I
they're
know
just
that
actually,
one.
they're actually just flying into his second-story window. Like I don't know how these cars are even getting into that position. To
How would you
It's a San
honestly-
Diego. There's no snow. How does that happen?
Yeah.
San Diego's like a bunch of fucking hills, ain't it? Like you can't even see the top. I assume they
I was-
just
I was
floor
gonna-
and go
Oh, yeah,
flying.
he sure what he shook
That's
the
San
wheel.
Francisco, right? Unless San Diego has hills too. I don't know. I've never been
Yeah.
to California.
Now,
Oh, I'm like,
Everyone
I don't know the
knows.
fucking cities.
of course, let's compare my car crash to Brandon's car crash.
Okay.
I've heard
So-
the stories.
So it was snowing. This was the first snow in Mass.
Mhm.
And I was having some fun driving home from college. I was just getting back, and I was turning off traction control, going down like cul-de-sacs where there was snow, and doing donuts and stuff like that. And I went to the school parking lot because they never plow that one. I was doing donuts, and everything was fine. I was actually controlling the car pretty good. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. Go to the gym. It's still snowing. I leave the gym. There's a lot more snow on the ground than there once was. As I'm leaving the gym, I go to that helicopter pad, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do some more donuts. And those are fine. Nothing's wrong. I'm like, all right, there's people coming now. It's time to go home. I don't want to crash into someone's car or have someone watch me and call the police. So, all right. I'm turning right, leaving the helicopter pad to go out of Kingsbury. Still have traction control off. I take the turn a little too fast, and my car starts sliding sideways at about 15 or 20 miles an hour, just like completely sideways. And I don't get traction again. I'm like, oh shit. There's nothing I can do for a solid like second, and I crash into the curb. And I thought maybe things would be okay. I'm like, yeah, I can just drive it off. The wheel was crunchy, and the
Oh,
power steering light.
What do you mean the wheel is crunchy?
it's crunchy.
Both wheels on the driver's side, the front and the rear, bent inwards. They were completely destroyed. The rear tire was like mushed into the rearmost part of the fender.
That's crazy.
So it was squeaking a little bit too as I tried to like hobble over to the side of the road. It did drive not well.
Uh-huh. Fair.
So yeah, a bunch of lights went on the dash. I'm like, yeah, I think I fucked it up.
It's just
um,
everything goes on at
A
once.
little bit.
I had to call my
That's
mom, and
crazy.
she came over, and he called AAA and had him tow it to the dealership, which is like really stupid. because they wanted to price the repairs at $9,000,
Oh, that's
which is
fucked up,
crazy.
dude.
Because I
Just
then
buy a new car at that point,
Well,
bro. You
it
can get
was
a
like,
used
well,
one for that much.
it was like,
Was-
oh man, did I just total the car?
Yeah, was this the one that you
Um,
drove like 3 hours for?
No, that was the
Okay.
Corvette, which I did not crash. I'm
Okay.
safer in that car than I am this one, I guess. That one, if I brought in the snow, I would probably just start sliding down a hill. It's like 5 degrees, and I could do nothing about it because it has summer tires.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, long story short, found another place, got it fixed for $3,000, which is much better.
Mhm.
Subaru was tweaking when they gave that price, which I guess most dealers would do the same thing. But
Yeah.
now
let
the
it-
Subaru's all better.
Let
At
it
least
be known it was not the donuts that crashed the car. Very
No.
important to everybody listening.
Yeah, the
Donuts,
donuts,
are
at least-
do
fine.
those again.
at least you got to fix your car. Mine got totaled.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah,
Oh,
it like
no.
crashed into the thing, and then like 3 more cars
Yeah.
crashed into it.
Wait, so wait, did 3 more
simultaneously.
cars actually? Like, there's 2 more after the next one?
Yeah.
Were you still in the car when the other
No,
cars were crashing
no.
into it?
I stepped out, called 911, called my mom, and then more cars started appearing.
Do you have a
Yeah.
picture of it?
Yeah, I can
Please
hold
don't
on.
be.
Yeah, send a
Okay,
picture.
yeah,
Send a
yeah,
picture.
send a picture in the chat. Oh, as long as no one died.
I
I'd
think
be
I
feeling
saw,
really
I think
bad
I
if you
saw one of them.
Brendan's just gonna send a picture of a corpse.
Yeah, there's like dead people in the
Oh, no.
photo. That would be crazy.
You know,
Yeah, hold
unlike
up.
these hooligans, I drove and I've never crashed, so I can't be anyone else.
I wish
but
the
me.
best for
Like
everyone
these
that crashed.
hooligans, I don't
Drove
have a
like 10
license.
hours last week. Didn't even get into a tiny accident.
Yeah, but was
unlike
there
you.
I did hit
ice?
the curb like leaving a McDonald's the other day though, so
At a McDonald's, I completely went over a like a barrier. I just like drove over it.
I did that
Yeah,
once. I did that once. It was
me,
like at
Eddie-
a doctor's.
Yeah, me, Eddie, and McLean were getting McDonald's at like 2 a.m. Oh, the pictures of
That
Cody.
is 4 cars.
Yeah, that is many cars.
You had a little
All of
party.
those cars got in the crash.
Is yours the Lexus?
They got-
Yeah, mine
all-
is
to
the
be-
Lexus.
to be
Mine is
clear,
the Lexus with the open trunk.
Yeah, to
Ooh.
be clear, all of these cars separately from each other crashed in the same way because the road was just unusable.
I mean,
this
the
off the
road,
road
the
or
road
on
is
the road?
completely white. That's all ice right
Yeah,
there.
Brendan
So
had time to get out of the car and call 911 and then call his parents before the second car came.
So was your car? Is your car on the road in this image?
Yes.
It's the Lexus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that makes more sense that the other cars crashed then.
Well, they were
Does
going
it?
to crash. I'm assuming they would have crashed either way. It was just a car or a pole.
Yeah, but now he's big fat ass cars in the way. I feel like there's more.
It doesn't
more
help.
crash.
That doesn't help any.
Yeah.
So are you
Yeah,
getting a
that
new
is little
car?
rough.
Well, I'm at the moment I'm using like a car that my uncle sold to us. It's a Honda. Yeah, my Unk car.
Your Unk car.
got
Bento.
this, bro.
Bento, hello.
Bento's.
Yeah, Bento.
Am I Unk? Chris
No, I don't feel like I should be saying that.
Chris joined the call 10 minutes early and then said Unk and then left.
I
the
did not
call.
say Unk.
No, I said
Somebody
I
said
said-
Unk. Oh, you said Unk.
I
Who's
said-
Unk?
I don't know. I was watching reels and you know how like in the LeBron James hairline vids people will just comment Unk on them. I
Okay,
just had
that's fair.
Unk.
He is.
I just had
he
Unk
is
in my
Unk.
head.
Well, you are gonna be an unk soon.
Editor, pull up the hairline.
Editor pull up the hairline is crazy. I'm being bullied over here.
Brendan
sorry.
Unklestead.
Oh, I thought you meant pull up
Yeah,
LeBron
Uncle
James
Stat.
hairline, but no, I'll pull up Bento
No.
hairline too.
Imagine
No,
if like,
No, yeah,
imagine
Brendan,
if
you
like,
are gonna be Uncle Stad.
imagine
I mean-
if like your bush had
Yeah.
the same hairline. You just got a bunch of hair around your fucking belly button and like nothing else.
Dude.
What are you talking
Why do you
I
Why do you
I
think
missed
of
the
these
first half of
things?
that sentence. What are you
No.
talking about?
Why do you think of these things?
I don't like want that mental image of Bento's bush, you know?
Why is it not around the belly button? I cleared a fucking perimeter.
Bento's like rainforest down there going up to his belly button. That's crazy.
No, there's nothing until the belly button.
Oh yeah, no, I heard Chris say it's only hair like around the belly button, like a target.
Yeah, it's like it's like does it resemble his hairline on his head?
Yes, it would.
I think Chris has been watching too many regular car reviews.
No, I think Chris has been watching too
wait,
many.
are you
too
watching?
many, like,
Do you know
creature
the same
reels.
account?
Yeah, dude, I love that.
Yeah,
He's got a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, he's good. The eagle, right?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has an English degree.
Oh, that's what happens when you
No,
get an English
yeah.
degree. Yeah.
I'm missing the lore
Editor,
here, I think.
pull up the
What's
Rayford.
the lore? What's the lore to this? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the furry who
there's
talks
a
about
dude who's
cars.
like, I think he's gay. He's also
Oh
a
yeah,
furry.
is this the reel
makes
that
a
we
bunch
sent
of,
a
like, car
while
reviews.
ago? Yeah, about the bird furry who was talking about like mortgages or something.
Yes.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
good.
I remember that from like a month ago. Someone
He
sent
pulled
me.
a long con where he went like 2 months without doing the furry thing, and then he pulled a fast one on us. Like I looked at his history. Like he pulled the long con.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
real
he's
fast
been
one.
like doing the channel for like 10 years or something like that.
Wait, 10 years? I thought it was
Yeah,
way shorter than
YouTube
that.
channel.
That's
No,
good
no, no.
hustle.
Oh, the YouTube channel. Ooh. When did he? And then he was just a furry recently, or has he always been a furry?
I've only noticed the furry stuff in the last few months.
Okay, that's really funny.
But
Actually,
the videos haven't dropped
that's
in
really
quality, so I really don't care.
good.
That's really awesome. That just reminding me of old people who've been doing YouTube for a while. Shout out to Sephiroth Sword 57, my favorite
True.
account. He's been doing it
Uh,
since like 2013, I think.
I do have news.
Yeah.
For another year, I will be able to say because I did miss the application deadline for the internship.
Oh.
I got really sad today because
The fuck does that have to do with?
Well, Chris was saying that we have to censor the word on the podcast.
Does that mean
because
we
Chris
finally
wants,
get
like,
to
a job.
reveal? We get to...
You don't have to censor me saying I
Still-
don't have a job, and I
still want a
I'm
job at
staying that
Blizzard,
way.
but I get to say it censored for longer because
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think my job's fine in this podcast.
I don't think anyone's finding
Yeah.
this podcast that I know.
I think maybe we are.
Maybe us.
I mean, the shorts are
the
getting...
shorts are kind of
The
booming.
shorts are actually
Put this on
popping
my
off.
Shorts are
resume.
kind of booming. You put this on your
Put
resume?
this on my resume.
What am I, a 3-time guest? No.
I put
Yeah,
nasty
you're an
stuff on my
official
resume.
member.
Putting this in your resumes. Just everybody needs to put it.
Okay, the
in.
more recent ones, they haven't been popping off as much, but there are some that have popped off.
The shorts.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, there was
We
the
just-
there was the one that our most viewed reel is Brendan going on like a random Doctor Who rant, and then our next most viewed or short I should say is me laughing really hard because I
Oh, yeah,
remembered that Nintendo released 3D All Stars for $60 and then removed it.
That is like 900 views.
Have we seen the Instagram account that posts the weekly best names in Marvel Rivals?
Oh, yeah, I saw.
I think
I
we have
saw
to
it,
contact
yeah.
them. We have to contact.
I've been writing a good list. Yesterday we ran into Dr. Daddy Wee Wee.
I don't think anything's
That's a
ever
good
gonna top
And,
Goy Slop Gooner.
That
Boy
one's
Stop
pretty
Glitter.
good.
And he destroyed us. It was not close. He destroyed
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
wasn't
found-
pretty.
Was
we
he
found-
Spider-Man?
We found Hunter
I
riding
think so.
yesterday
No,
also.
does it
They're
matter?
like hella.
yo,
Yes, because
Hunter.
he was like killing me in the backline. I was playing Jeff, and
Yeah.
he was like 1v1ing me in Spawn.
Oh, it was that Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think it was
Oh,
that
that
one.
matters a lot.
I mean, you were playing Jeff, so you deserved it.
True.
He's
Yeah,
so,
Brendan, we did run into Hunter riding.
he's so
That
so
was really
cute in
cool.
King Von.
We ran into another name that I'm not sure I can say.
Say
I'm
it.
surprised that one got.
Wait, say
I'll
it. Wait,
post it in-
wait, can I say it or is
No,
it
I
like,
don't think any of us can say it. I'll just post it in chat.
Oh,
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 That
that's
was
not
a
like-
crazy one. I thought someone told me that's a slur now. I'm not sure.
Mike
they'll
can
just
say it because he
define
has
that.
it.
Mike can say. 'cause
I
he
mean,
has
yeah,
at
I
least
am like
6,
4 foot, so.
Yeah, whatever.
True.
Not 4 foot.
Yeah, yeah, there are some crazy names out there. Maybe Brock Lesnar can get on the account.
I
someday.
think 123 Boof would probably get an honorable mentions in that account.
Another MVP for 123. Boof.
I think all the ones that I saw were like Luna's thighs. He just had
He
one
uses too much
that was like
sexual
all
words.
of
Those aren't
those.
funny.
Yeah, I like Thugonomics, the Wolverine who ran it
That
down
was
mid 0 and 20 in comp. Yeah, unfortunately he did not.
I
have any
haven't been
blood
getting
pressure.
like as many good ones recently. Like, there's been a few that slipped through the cracks, but like I've been queuing for
Yeah.
comp, and they've just been like normal, basic ass names and shit.
Yeah, you
I'm
just
worried.
gotta get them every once in a while. But
Why is
when
my
they're there,
internet
they hit. I don't know. I don't remember where I found Poop Eater 1 2 3 4 on
That's
Mobile
just
Probably because
Brandon. That's
Poop Eater
Brandon's
1 2
alt.
3 was taken.
Yeah, might be honestly.
That's just Brandon's alt.
My alt is cum bubble because my main name was taken.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Brandon TS9 was instantly taken as a username by someone else in the
That's
group,
crazy.
which
Let's
is
take my
it is a good
pen.
bit.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah.
I just saw that I had to make a new name for this game, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this for any amount of time, so I just did something
I
random.
think that's why there's so much shit names, is because
Yeah.
everyone's like, who knows if this game will be popular in.
Yeah, I was one comp game like on the last season. We literally ran into a team with 2 usernames that were just random, like they were just random characters, and
I
I
think
thought that
Yeah,
was really
that
funny.
tracks.
they're probably hacking on those accounts.
They were in Bronze 3 and lost bad, so I would hope not. I sure as hell hope they
If
were
they were
not
hacking,
cheating.
they better get like a
They
refund,
got
you know?
mocked by Squirrel Girl Brock Lesnar. It was not close.
It's really good.
Yeah,
What other
really,
I was
really
memes?
I was
awesome. I
playing
love
with
Marvel
Nick
Rivals.
earlier, and he got like more kills by one than the Squirrel Girl. He got pressed that the Squirrel Girl got MVP. I think Squirrel Girl like just hands MVP to you if you
That's
can
what I
play
was
like
saying. That's what I was
decently
saying to everyone
competently.
else is that Squirrel Girl gets you easy MVP because of the damage output, but then everyone was like, "No, you're actually just cracked."
No, I mean like I've been getting MVP like game after game. Then I play with you and I don't get them anymore.
Yeah, because I do like 10k damage a match because I'm Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl just does damage to everything infinitely.
Does she have AoE? Like, is that what her move
Yeah,
is?
It's like
yeah.
an
Okay.
explosion. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it just
So-
does a jumbo damage.
I see a Squirrel Girl or a Groot as I'm playing Penny, and I'm instantly mad. I'm infuriated.
Unlucky. It's been real fun. They added Invisible Woman. I don't think many of them know how to play the character yet. They were using their ult to make everyone invisible, and then I was just using Squirrel Girl ult into the thing. Squirrel Girl ult now like is homing, so they just all died.
Yeah?
Really awesome. Also, everyone keeps like failing to differentiate Mrs. Invisible or whatever from Cloak or Dagger on the character.
I'm gonna be honest.
They look like the same characters.
Someone posted. If she wasn't wearing the 4, you would have no clue who this is. I think it is a very poorly designed character.
White
I
woman.
mean, I
There's
wouldn't know who
nothing- there-
fucking Invisible Woman is anyway.
There's nothing
who
specific
cares?
about the character. There's nothing
Yeah,
specific.
well, yeah, it's the Fantastic Four. 2 of them are like
She's a blonde and she
white
wears the
woman,
4 on her
white
chest.
guy. And then
I
there's
watched
the
a
Thing.
Fantastic Four movie once when I was a kid, like 4 years old. You know, I saw the Human Torch, and I'm like, oh, that dude can be like, he turns on fire. That's so cool, and that's all I know about the Fantastic
remember-
Four.
To be fair, it's not. Oh, sorry.
I remember going to a drive-in theater to watch fucking Fant 4-Stick, which is infamously bad.
Yeah.
So-
To be fair, it's not Marvel Rivals' fault. That character, like I saw, like on Twitter post, it's like shows that character throughout the years. It's whoever did like it's just a like none of the comic book artists cared about making her character design like consistent, other than being blonde and white.
It's pretty consistent.
Yes, but that's consistent with a billion other characters too. So how are you differentiating fucking Mrs. Invisible from name another blonde white woman? Chanel.
Who Chanel is.
Who?
Who the
I don't
fuck
know.
is Chanel?
I don't know. Like
The fuck's Chanel?
I don't know.
Chris
You
just
can't
said it. Chris just said a
Is that
name.
just a name you thought up of?
I don't know.
Chanel, like
Is that like an
the
actual
brand?
character?
Yeah, Chanel like the brand.
The brand. You're thinking about Chanel?
Yeah.
Dude.
That's really awesome.
Can I kick Mike from the voice call? Can I do that?
Mike from the VC, that's crazy. Shout out to the Chanel in the Copley Mall that I get to watch like anime cosplayers walk by every year. I do still.
what?
I will every time I think about a luxury brand, I think about the Copley Mall in like near Back Bay Station. Every year when Anime Expo happens, all the cosplayers are going through this mall, and there's always one like 50 to 60-year-old guy who's trying to buy like some really expensive stuff, and he's like clearly like very wealthy, who's just watching like Hatsune Miku and furries just like walk by, and is just like completely bewildered, and it is very funny.
I
You'll
think
just see him out and about in the city too. It's really funny.
I
It
will
is
say
funny.
other people in other members of Idle Hell go to Anime Boston. I think this might be the year I go because I'm only doing 1 day of PAX this year.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
definitely
going to
also.
PAX.
Oh, I don't even know if I bought a ticket. Oh no, I did. Okay. Yeah, I'm going 1 day.
I'm
That's
also
kind of what I
going
do. I
to
get my
go.
2 conventions out of the way because they're like near my house, ish.
I'll do the drive up for Anime Boston, and I'll
Yeah.
probably stay. I have Fridays off this semester, so I'll probably stay for a bit.
I love
If
anime
anything
so
happened at
much.
PAX, I don't go because I play like.
No, PAX
Yeah,
fucking
no,
sucks. It
nothing
fucking
happens
sucks.
with
It's
PAX.
It's gotten
awful.
like a lot worse, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
PAX-
like a
gotten
quarter of it last time was dedicated to Saudi Arabia.
the
That is
only
actually true. They had like the Saudi section. of
the
the
only
main floor.
interesting thing that has happened like the last 2 times we went was that me getting to meet RTVS, but even then that's only a thing for me and McLean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like nothing of value happened last year. We went. I walked around a lot. My legs hurt. We played Melee on a display that had at least 1 calendar second of input lag.
We did
Calendar
also play
Calendar second?
Def Jam.
We did play Def Jam. The Def Jam
That
actually
was
went
the
kind of
highlight.
crazy. That was the
What's
highlight
Def
by
Jam?
far. Def Jam is, I don't know how to explain it.
We played this like it's a janky ass fucking old wrestling game.
It's an old
Oh,
wrestling
it's not even a
game.
new game that they're promoting. It's like an
No,
old game.
no.
No,
This
it's
is
from
a
like the
very. It was
80s or
just
90s.
some booths just had some like old games set up at their thing. Those 2 setups are right next to each other. Some of the characters in this game are like Ludacris the rapper.
Oh yeah, I know this game. I know this game.
Yeah, it's like that.
Joe
The
Budden.
fucking foreman from House.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
they're all in
forget
this
Joe
game.
Budden.
Yeah,
That
Joe
was
Budden. Joe
McLean's
Budden is in
main.
this game. I forget who I was playing. I think I was playing one of the Wu-Tang people. And I just
Yeah.
kind of like, I found a button, I kept pressing it, and I kept losing.
Def Jam Hood Kings.
What was it last year that had the concert?
I think that was 2
I mean,
years
every year.
ago.
Every
2
year
years
has
ago.
concerts, but yeah, we didn't go to one last year.
Oh, that was like the only like time that was actually really fun at PAX for the past like years.
Yeah,
PAX fucking reeks. Don't go.
it does reek a little bit.
This
If
is
you're
not
going
real.
to a convention in the Boston area, probably don't.
At least like Anime Boston's kind of like
Anime
I don't know,
Boston's-
comfy.
If you have a bunch of friends to go to Anime Boston with, it is enjoyable, and you're a weeb, I guess. I get to see my good buddies. And I also get to see the awesome T-Mobile truck. That's the real highlight of every Anime Boston, is the really bright pink T-Mobile truck. I don't know why they're there every year, but it is funny.
There's a
Anime
lot of
Boston.
characters in Def Jam.
Anime Boston is also where was it 2 iconic bento photos were taken?
They keep taking
Man.
really bad photos of me, and it makes me very sad. But yeah, those
put them
were
in
at
chat.
Anime Boston.
I don't have an iconic one, but I do have one.
One of them is the one where I'm sideways, and then McLean immediately took it and like stretched it and did like the looking up because you let me down bit.
I have to find them. I have to organize my computer because
Really awesome bento photos. You
Okay,
put this on the thumbnail next to the car crash.
yeah, okay,
Next to
so
the car crash.
there's this photo which was not taken at Anime Boston, but I still think it's worth sending.
Oh yeah, that's not Anime Boston. That was when. Oh yeah, we've been doing that. I forgot. We've been like seeing movies recently. That one, I don't even remember this picture. That's not good.
I took like 3 photos of me taking a selfie with the back of Vento's head. I can see Josh in that
You're the
photo
guy on the
too.
left.
I'm learning
It's
this now.
Josh. He's in like
Yeah, that is
a couple
Josh.
photos up.
Yeah, I am learning this right now. That's crazy. That is a pretty funny bit though. Why does my hair do that? Well, whatever.
Is this
Yeah.
from watching Flow?
Put the Stillwater the Stillwater one. It might be. That's another crazy. I'm wearing a different hat. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. The one that Brendan just sent. You can put that one on the thumbnail. You can put the soy jackie one on the thumbnail. So we've been
We
seeing just
should-
a bunch of like random movies at the like there's a theater near our house that is like a very like weird like art deco building, that just like normally you would put this kind of building in a place where like people are, but it's like in the middle of nowhere.
It is actually
That
the
one already got sent.
But
Yeah.
we've been seeing a couple movies there, and every time we're done seeing the movie, we keep going to this place called Hot Doogie.
Hot Doogie is great.
Hot Doogie actually is like a really fantastic location. They have Wagyu burgers, but I haven't gotten to try one yet because they're always sold out. But they have good hot dog, and then they have a good bathroom to take a hot doogie in.
Their fries are actually
Natick?
like really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Natick.
Yeah.
Brazilians?
They are open till 3
Yeah, they have
every
good,
night.
like Brazilian
Every
hot
night.
dogs, but there's really just like dogs and burgers. The Brazilian style hot dogs where they just pile all the shit on top of it.
Yeah.
Like was
Gotta go there.
No, it's good.
It is really good. I got like a bacon cheese dog, and I was like unable to eat it correctly because I don't know how to eat Brazilian hot dogs. The shit was just flying
And the
everywhere.
best part,
Funny.
and the best
It was
part is
good.
that if you order water, they'll give you still water.
They give you still water if you order water. Yeah, McLean's been collecting.
Those who know.
He has been actively collecting.
It's so nice not having to worry about the TikTok ban because I've never used TikTok for years.
Oh yeah, I'm
Just
a
use
Reels head
Instagram
now.
Reels.
They're not banning Instagram anytime soon, so I don't give a shit. I forgot that was even a thing that was happening.
I'm so glad that Reels is on top. It's
Reels,
so awesome.
Reels is on top, and it is actually just like really funny, but it is also definitely ruining my life. I am on
It is
Reels
way
too
more
much.
addictive. I have to limit my
Yeah.
usage a bit.
I've been abiding by the 15-minute thing that my phone has, which is good.
I've been abiding by no rules because I'm a very unhealthy person. I've been me and McLean are running it down on Instagram Reels. Mike just
Running it
sent
down.
one. I don't know. Mike's just on Reels right now. I guess that's cool.
I just opened it up because we were talking
So,
about it.
all right,
That's
we
fair.
know.
I haven't gotten there yet. I have at least 50 in the group chat to go through. The last one I watched was like the Dirty Bubble takes on the Los Angeles Chargers challenge.
That's
I
why
love sending reels of just like insects, simply because I know multiple people
what?
are gonna be grossed the fuck out when I send one.
I've
What?
got, a
Including
really
me.
good, I've got a really good idea. Can we do?
Chris already liked this one. You're too late.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Dude, I thought you said incest, and I was
Why did
so
you
out
like
of
that?
what are you talking
What I
about?
like? What I like?
It's just a reel of a centipede.
Oh no, but he's cunty.
Oh,
Centipede- Is the centipede
Do
serving
you see
right
the reel
now?
of the
Yeah.
woman with like the centipede in her hair?
I don't know if I saw
That's like
that
appeared
one.
like 3 times on my timeline.
I saw one where like
That's crazy.
someone's sister just throws a spider on her and then just starts crawling and she doesn't know,
Yeah.
she doesn't care.
Probably Australian.
Yeah, Mike's been sending some creature reels to piss off McLean and another person in the group chat who are both like super spider haters.
Oh, I didn't know this one's a spider hater. Sorry to the person.
Yeah.
McLean hates spiders. McLean like sees a spider and does like a backflip.
Yeah, one of
Really
the
like
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I do too, but it's like I know that other people are going to feel a worse feeling of like fear and disgust than I am. So like
I
even though
don't-
I'm feeling it, I gotta send it.
Yeah,
So,
I don't
like,
get
The pain in the
scared
world goes
from-
up.
I don't feel spiders when they're like in the phone screen. They're like if there's one in my room, I get like I like maybe jump for a second because I see something, but then I'm like, oh, it's a spider. I just need to.
There's
it.
like
But
it's
McLean
like
sees like a picture of
sickening
a
feeling.
like you can send McLean a PNG of a spider and he'll actually just like jump in real life. So Mike's been sending a bunch of reels of varying spider content.
All
I
One
right,
know this
one-
one is. I
one-
know this one is old, but this was a reel of all time, or at least this video.
This is
One-
a video of
one
all time. That
Instagram-
video is crazy. I don't know how she made these faces.
one
They
Instagram
govern it.
account that
Oh, that one? Yeah.
so one Instagram account that I've gotten like obsessed with is an account of this lady who like works at Dunkin' Donuts, and it's showing off the worst drinks you could possibly imagine.
Sorry, we need to interject a little bit. We need to talk about New Year's. We were at our good
when we
buddy
got
McLean's
drugged?
house. Yeah, Brendan's parents gave him some edible cookies to give to the party, and so McLean and Brendan and Mike
They lied
all
to me.
had one, like a full cookie.
They lied
They
to
said
me.
that these cookies were meant to be taken as a whole cookie. McLean told me that like because he like does a lot of weed, so he has like good estimates on this. He said that those cookies were probably 50 milligrams minimum,
Yeah.
and that they
yeah.
were definitely meant to be eaten in pieces. But all three of them just like tanked it all at once. Mike and Brendan proceeded to have the worst green out of their entire lives to this point. We were playing Wii Party to torture ourselves on the couch, and I was like, we were playing like a mini game in Wii Party where it's like a Mario Kart kind of thing where you do like a figure eight around a racetrack. And I finished, and then I waited like McLean finished like 30 seconds later, and I was in the process of making fun of him for finishing so late. And then I look over at Mike's character. Mike's character hasn't moved from the beginning of the game. And I look over at Mike and I'm like, Mike, are you good? And then he moves his character forwards maybe 5 feet and then stops again. And then later they were playing a mini game where they were trying to put together like a picture of their face. And Mike was like slumped over holding his Wii remote upside down, just like waggling it towards the screen. I think he got one piece in the puzzle total.
That was the most high I've ever been in my life. It was not fun.
You guys
later that night,
were
when, like, closer to midnight, I kind of just like I had a blanket and I just grabbed it, stole McLean's bed. Brendan was also laying down, and I could just hear Brendan next to me just like making noises. He was so high.
I heard you were cackling at reels while
yeah, Mike ended up trying to sleep it off, but was unable to because Brendan was sitting right next to him, like Joker, laughing because he had discovered these Instagram Reels accounts of these people who go to Dunkin' Donuts and order like 1/3 of a cup of sugar.
There's no way.
Just literally layer the
laughing
fucking
at that.
Dunkin'.
He was
Dude,
doing
he was
like an hour or
green.
two.
He was green.
I was,
he was looking at
trying to
these
sleep,
Dunkin'
but I
Donuts.
just couldn't.
That sounds
Like
worse than Owen's green out.
Somehow
Yeah, it's like these...
I made it to the hot tub like later on.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it.
Mike moseyed his own way down to the hot tub and was like, "Dude, I just got spiked."
I just said I gotta lock the fuck in and went downstairs.
McLean
McLean
locked in.
got a little bit. He got a little bit lucky because I think
McLean
his
has
tolerance
way,
was
way
better,
higher
but he was
tolerance
also
than us.
and he also was like drinking. He took like a few shots earlier.
I think
he
in
said
my
it was, like,
I
he
think
was
in
able
my
to handle a little
state,
better 'cause
like
of it.
you know how like little kids like watch Cocomelon all the time. I think for me it was like
jingling keys in front of you.
yeah, that's what it was. I think it was like the sound of like the sugar machine putting sugar into the cup, and then like the silly colors going into
Yeah.
the cup was like.
Make sure you're putting a couple of these on screen because I need to stress that these people are adding so much sugar to their drinks that it is like unmixable.
Like in the 20s.
yeah,
I don't think I call it a drink to what they're doing.
it's a,
Yeah,
it's
they're-
a, it's an
They're like
elixir.
potions. Potions.
Elixir.
I don't think I call it potions either. I think I call it maybe like it's closer to dust and sand. And maybe like
They're just building a bottle of materials
that's bottle of materials.
because none of it mixes. It's all separable later.
When someone
It
sees
is
that drink, they're
crazy.
probably like, "Deku dup up them, deku dup up them."
Holy shit, guys! Holy shit! It's bento. It's bento fused in 3D.
What is that? What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
Chris
What-
just had
your
a
profile
complete
picture?
separate thought.
Go to Instagram.
Oh, Chris found a character that has not much hair, but like the hair is on different.
That's
Scroll,
like-
scroll, to the,
opposite
scroll, to
of
the,
Bento.
scroll to the third
I
image.
break to you, but Bento was
Oh, sorry,
already 3D.
I did not scroll. Okay, the guy in the third picture has like a mostly
Yeah.
shaved head. Chris is making fun of
No,
me
the,
for
the
having no
first
hair.
image is like the opposite of Bento.
Yeah, that's true. That's like the opposite of bento.
Yeah, that's true. I have a lot of my hair on the sides and back of my head, and not much on the top.
You got
Yeah,
that
you
You
Ben
guys,
Franklin
if-
butt.
if you
I
use-
do literally. My hair does look like Benjamin Franklin. I have been
Bento-
saying that to people to describe
I
it.
I
I
remember
took a good picture.
going back to a New Year's. I remember
I
at
don't know
one
if this
point
is
during the
about New
night,
Year's.
Bento like jokingly said, "Oh, Brendan should take another cookie," and I wanted to find some way to like
What
tell him
is
to like
this?
fuck off, but the best thing that came out was like, "What if your organs were in a hole?"
I think like 5
Why-
minutes after that, I ran to the
Why-
bathroom and
Yeah.
threw up.
Someone sent this. Someone sent this picture earlier. I still have no context for this picture that just got sent to the Instagram chat, which is like someone's on one of you is on this couch, and there's two people under blankets, and it just has an arrow pointing to them that says "gooning."
This was
And then it says, like, just
yeah.
walk in.
this was not New Year's, but this was like last. This was last Friday.
I see.
At Owen's house. Owen was under a blanket. Aiden was under a blanket, and
I
Ben
thought
was
that-
playing We Play Fishing.
Dude, that looks like a dorm. I thought that was a picture of your dorm.
That does look like a dorm. There's a big "Do Not Enter" sign on the wall. That's crazy.
It
He's
does
just
kind of look
pointing
like a
at the
dorm.
sign. I
This
think
is
the ceiling.
Those look like dorm
it's an
couches.
apartment. This is
The
Owen's
ceiling-
apartment.
Oh,
His
I
kitchen
see.
is
There
Oh,
was-
his
slammed.
apartment. Okay, that makes
What
sense.
else happened?
Yeah.
I remember, like, Mike, you told, like, Eric was there, and you told Eric that, like, you lived in Colorado, and he thought you were lying.
I live like a fantastical life, you know? You never know what I'm gonna do next.
Yeah, you did say Brendan was like really high, and I think he was trying to his brain was trying to like contract a joke, and all that came out was I think it was like what if you curse exploded?
Okay, I can
Yeah.
And then
explain,
he
like...
paused, and then he paused for like 10 seconds, and then he said, "That was a joke I just thought of."
So, I can explain my
I
thought
heard
process...
that and I'm like, I'm sitting next to a serial killer right now. I am going to die tonight.
No, let me explain that. So I saw that McLean was going into the hot tub, and since he was like as high as we were, I was like, what if he like can't handle the hot tub and he just like explodes?
And that's what came
I'm
out.
like, Brendan, the weed has taken away his inhibitions. Like, he's out for blood.
That was a joke I just thought of.
It's gonna kill you. It's like, 20.
Like, I'm laying there, drugged out of my mind, and I'm certain the man next to me is about to kill me.
Yeah. McLean also said something about like shooting heat out of his eyes in like a beam formation like manta rays. And he
What?
did not realize that he said manta. No, he said manta rays, and he thought that manta rays was extremely like the correct term for it for the next 4 hours.
Yeah, and then like the next morning, I like read like because Eric like quoted it in like our Discord, and I read the message the next morning, and McLean was like, "Did I really say manta rays?"
Yeah. Oh, I don't even remember this one. The one under it, Brendan. You said a hot doogie sigma. Think about it. I
So-
don't know what you meant by that.
I think I wanted to make a Sigma edit for Hot Doogie.
What does that mean? It's a building. It's an establishment.
No, that'd actually go hard.
There's probably like commercials
It
out
would
there.
go hard. Are there hot doogie commercials? Hot doogie.
I mean, it's a restaurant. There has to be
Commercials.
commercials.
I don't think there were hot doogie commercials. It's not. I don't think every restaurant has commercials. Have you ever seen a commercial for the like? Oh wait, have we like revealed where we live on this podcast yet? I probably shouldn't say that. There's a very famous
said there's a-
grill right next to our house. Have we seen any commercials for that place ever?
I mean, like Hot Doogie has
famous?
I have not.
Hot
I have
Doogie
not
has
seen
two
a commercial
locations.
for that.
Hot Doogie has two.
They have two locations. They're like 100 feet from each other. It's the Natick Mall, and then directly outside the Natick Mall.
I'm pretty sure Hot Doogie has an Instagram.
I believe that.
We should send their Instagram reels.
You should
I
send
wonder,
them
do they have
Instagram
reels?
reels.
I need to see their
Yeah.
reels. Hot
Future
Doogie.
Fugues, if you're able to, put in whatever Hot Doogie Sigma
Oh, they have
edit
reels.
you
Future
managed to make.
Fugues. Put in a picture to someone's butthole. I don't really care
That's.
who it is.
I don't think that's making it into the video, unfortunately.
No, but my Hot Doogie Sigma,
Maybe the director's cut.
my Hot Doogie Sigma edit is coming in right now.
Oh yeah, they also have Hot Doogie Green Mayo, which is awesome. Shout out to Hot
That's
Doogie
like
Green
pesto
Mayo.
or
I don't know.
jalapeno.
I don't know what
Is
it
it
is. I
like?
can't
Is
eat
it like? Is it like? Buster.
That'd be disgusting. Oh my god. Why did I think of
McLean said it was good.
And then
The green sauce.
and I'm
the
pretty
Irish
sure
crust.
I'm pretty sure at one point, like when like the clock struck midnight and it was 2025, we weren't watching like the balls drop like from.
the balls?
We
we
weren't.
did not watch any balls
Plural.
dropping.
Yeah,
No,
we were watching a
literally- yeah, I
video
looked at the-
called. We were watching a video called that Bento is obsessed with called Light Speed. Can that be our creature of the
Oh, that
week?
was a
Just
good
that
one.
video.
Yeah, I went downstairs to get water, and I looked at the clock, and I was like, "Oh, awesome! It's 11:57." And then I went upstairs, and then forgot about it, and I was just like, "Hey, we should watch this awesome video," because we were just watching random YouTube videos. And so every time I get the remote to watch a random YouTube video, I will put on Lightspeed. It's
Yeah.
a video that was made, I think, in like 2008 of a guy. Oh no, not 2008. It was maybe. Hold on, let me check.
Send
16
it.
years ago. Yeah, January 2008. It's a video of a guy making a maximum voltage ionizer in his like kitchen out of a microwave.
I just want
this.
this video to be the creature of the week.
It makes a funny video. This guy can be the creature of the week because I think he's probably very radiated.
Isn't he dead?
I don't know if he's dead. He just hasn't. Well, he hasn't used
Apparently,
this
like
account ever
I
again.
remember reading the comments saying like he died.
Okay, well, yeah, they just made that shit up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
That's
mean,
like
it's
fucking.
very
That's the type of shit
possible.
you'd expect out of a science teacher or something, you know?
I mean, it's very possible that like making this video like gave him cancer.
His name is Carl Bergstein. That could be anyone. I think there's a lot of Carls Bergsteins on the planet, or at least a couple of them.
I've been
Yeah, I don't
thinking
know.
of.
Maybe he's dead. Maybe not.
I've been thinking of.
I mean, it's been 16 years, like, you know, that's a long time.
I've been thinking of Meta Knight the Best a lot lately.
Meta Knight the Best is a really good song. That was also made in like 2008 or 9.
You guys
It's a
seen
song
Epic
about how
Fart Shuts Up Wife?
Epic Fart Shuts Up Wife. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's a good one.
That reminds
That's really awesome.
reminds
it
me of
remind
like
you?
a reel I saw of like this streamer whose like wife was yelling at him like, "All right, either you turn off the stream or I'm leaving."
Oh.
And he was like, "What should I do, chat?"
Chat, what should I do? That is a crazy. That's a cooked reaction. That was really awesome. Sorry, I just like super spaced out. I forgot about everything that's going on.
Nightmare.
Dude, I spaced out 10 seconds into spacing out. Twitter's open on my screen.
We need a
to me, too.
topic. We need a topic.
So Stonehenge should be an ancient wonder of the world.
Oh yeah, we
Is it
do have
not?
this discussions. Nope.
No,
We have this
it's-
discussion
It should be.
sometimes.
It
So
should
we-
be.
every
It's
time
fucking
we're-
Stonehenge. Everyone
What-
knows
what is that?
Stonehenge.
What
Every
are the
time we're
7 now?
watching,
Because one of them is probably not.
yeah. Let me look at them.
Seven
Well,
ancient
every
wonders
time
of the
we're
world.
looking
One of them ain't
at a
Stonehenge. They should be the 8 wonders of the world.
every time we're watching a really bad show, we get into we get bored of watching it, so we take a break to talk about the 7 wonders of the world. The 7 old wonders of the world, 6 of them are gone.
7 ancient
But
wonders of the world.
there's the
Or 7 wonders of the ancient world.
yeah, there's a new 7 wonders of the world. I think it's one of them's the Great Wall of China, one of them's the Colosseum.
Petra?
Alright,
This ain't
alright.
so
So
much.
they are Great Pyramid of Giza,
Yeah,
Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Statue
the old
of
one.
Zeus at Olympia,
yeah.
Temple of Artemis
Uh-huh.
at I don't fucking Ephesus. Fuck that. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Colossus of Rhodes, Lighthouse of Alexandria. Is there a new list? Has
Yeah,
that
so
been redone?
the new list
those
is
are,
the
all
new
Greek.
7 wonders of the world. I think it was just some publicity campaign. I don't know what it was, but it's a semi-official. It makes sense. It's the Great Wall of China. Okay, well, sorry, asterisk. The pyramids are the quote unquote 0th wonder. They all have honorary status, but there's 7 new ones. It's the Great Wall of China, the Colosseum in Rome, Chichen Itza, Machu Picchu, the Taj Mahal. There's a place called Petra in Jordan, which is a crazy large ancient ruin.
That's
which
where they
is at
shot.
fair.
That's where they
Yeah.
shot one of the fucking what movies?
Indiana Jones?
Yeah, Indiana
Yeah.
Jones.
And then the seventh one is Christ the Redeemer, which I think is very funny.
You're telling me Christ the Redeemer is a wonder of the world.
Stone-
This is not ancient world,
Stonehenge?
by the way. That's 1931 AD.
Yeah.
But not Stonehenge.
Stonehenge did not
Dude,
make.
To be fair,
They
to be
took these
fair.
big blocks of stone and they put them up there. And there was probably other shit there too once upon a time.
I'm gonna be fair.
Yeah.
When compared to all of these, except Christ the Redeemer, if we're comparing them to the original, I don't think it's up there.
I don't know why
I don't think it's up there.
You shut
I
the fuck up. You
understand-
shut the fuck up, all right?
I don't think it's up there.
Do you think the ancient Britons could do that? I wouldn't be able to think so. But apparently
Have you-
Britons
have you-
they could move stones from one place to another, and it's big stones too. I didn't know they had the capability to do
They
that.
didn't
Yeah,
have
no,
to
Christ the
work.
Redeemer
there.
was made
They
in
could just-
1920. That's not very
They didn't have to work
cool.
at McDonald's. They could just pick up stones all day for a job.
Just as an aside, by the way,
It's-
I
this
know
is Britons we're
Christ the
talking about.
Redeemer has religious context, but the Statue of Liberty is older and larger. So I
I will-
don't even know how Christ the Redeemer got here. It is a statue. Statues are cool, but I
It's
think there
because
are
it's
many
Jesus.
others.
There's a fucking
Yeah,
there's a Doctor Who episode about Stonehenge. That's how wonderful Stonehenge is.
And that's why it should be an ancient wonder of the
I
world.
do agree,
want
it
it
probably
the 8
should be
ancient
on
wonders of the
there.
world, and Stonehenge is one of them.
I can't believe I'm gonna call with a bunch of Britaboos.
I think I agree with you,
There,
Mike.
there's a cube trapped under Stonehenge, and the Doctor
All
gets
I'm
stuck
saying-
inside it.
Look, all I'm saying is there was probably other shit there too.
Yeah, but
when
it's
they were
not
still
here
using it.
now.
But like,
Yeah, true.
there probably
That's not a good argument.
was.
Their stuff was there.
I'm
but
not
think
saying- I'm not
Yeah,
saying-
but like,
filter
think about
enough.
it. It's ancient, and during the ancient times, they had shit there. Doesn't it just make sense?
I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying like I don't think it's like at the level right now that
All I'm
people would be
saying
like.
is you're an idiot poo-poo head. All right, end of story.
That's pretty
Sorry,
ridiculous.
I'm looking at the there's another separate
How big are the
Wikipedia page for
stones?
like places that call themselves the eighth wonder of the world sometimes. Dude, imagine the 7 wonders of the world. You get to the end of the list and it's the fucking Hoover Dam. That would be
It's a
so
big dam.
funny,
It's
actually.
I would put
Yeah,
the
it is a
Hoover Dam
large dam, but like
up
that's
there
crazy.
instead of fucking whatever the big Jesus one is. What is that
And the
called?
Or the
eighth-
Christ the Redeemer.
And the
Okay.
8th wonder of the world, Bento's house.
My house.
Bento's
Hot
bedroom.
Doogie.
Yeah, a normal
Bento's
suburban
little
house.
wizard cave.
Do you think if
Bento's
there was-
what, like 2x2 foot room?
Do you think if
That's
there was
like-
20
My room
wonders
is
in the
very small.
world-
My room is actually maybe like 6 feet by 12 feet.
You have a bubbler in there.
I do have a water bubbler in there. It keeps me very hydrated.
Living like
Do
a
we think-
hamster.
Hot Doogie?
He is.
I
do have a
just
hamster
saw
after-
like Bento like tracks his steps, and very recently I saw a screenshot where it said he took 5
I've saw
steps
those,
one
yeah.
day.
No, that was 2 days ago.
Do we think that if there was
I
like
don't
a
know how it
top
happened.
100
Did
wonders
you
of the
even
world?
go to the bathroom?
Probably not. I don't know. I feel like
What do you
I
mean,
have to, like,
probably?
left my phone somewhere or not. I don't remember what happened 2 days ago, dude.
Bento,
All I
I'm
remember-
gonna give your name to an army recruiter. Like,
All I remember
we
is
need to
that
fix this.
yesterday. All I remember is that yesterday, McLean informed me when I joined the call to play Marvel Rivals that I had just previously had Minecraft open for 9 hours, which I believe.
We gotta send your ass to the Marines.
Okay.
Marines. I don't think the Marines would
Bento
take me.
is
I
a
think I have
Marine.
too many
Can I get this in?
logistical
Can I get
issues.
this in?
Yeah.
If there was a top 100 wonders of the world, do we think Hot Doogie would make it?
No.
Well, if you're fucking putting Stonehenge on there, I'm assuming Hot Doogie would.
You're serious.
I'm starting to think I'm starting to think that Chris doesn't
No,
even
I-
know what Stonehenge is, and she's
I
just
know what
thinking of like
Stonehenge is.
and she's
It's
just thinking
not-
of like a
No,
rock wall.
No,
You're
no,
lying.
no,
She's
no.
lying.
I
She's
know
just
it's
thinking of a rock wall in someone's backyard.
Stonehenge is the fucking coolest shit imaginable.
I'm not saying that I could fucking put
It's a
all those
heated
fucking
debate.
rocks there. I'm not saying that it's not cool.
You couldn't. You
But
couldn't.
when you put it into the fucking Terracotta Warriors, which isn't even on the fucking list, I don't think it even
Oh,
compares.
yeah.
I
Terracotta
don't
Warriors
think
are
it compares.
They're not real. They're not real. Not a real ancient
What
wonder.
do you mean?
No, no,
What do you mean?
no.
What do you mean?
That
What do
is
you mean? What are you talking about?
They're not real. No archaeologist other than
The
officially
Great
approved
Wall
ones by
of
the
China.
CCP
You put
have been
fucking
able to go there.
Stonehenge on there?
I've been
I mean,
there.
like, the Great Wall of China, like, that's also just, they just moved rocks. Like, that's all you're saying. Anyone can move rocks. So, like, who cares?
It's
Is there a wonder?
Like, they just moved some rocks. They just moved some
No,
rocks.
they
Built a
constructed that
wall.
shit. They
Yeah, they built
constructed that shit.
Stonehenge, too.
They
This
did
is
build
very
shit. That's
heated.
not a building. None of the rocks.
No, they fucking built that shit.
Crazy.
They're fucking stones on top of other stones, and they're big fucking stones.
One rock in Stonehenge is
The
not
stones
even
are bigger than a
one rock
man,
in
alright? They're big stones.
Stonehenge.
Unfortunately, Chris, for your argument, I think that Gillette Stadium makes the list before Hot Doogie by a pretty large
That's
margin.
fucking bullshit.
I think
What
the Natick,
stadium is
I
just
think,
rocks, bro.
I think the Natick Mall probably makes it first.
Gillette Stadium is just fucking
Yeah, I think
rocks.
fucking Stonehenge makes it too.
Gillette Stadium is
I
just
do
fucking
think
rocks by
Stonehenge makes
Mike
it.
standards.
I-
Those are rocks and screens.
I know. I do think that Stonehenge does make the list. I think that.
you
that
really?
place is. Dude.
Is there anyone?
Okay, see, I can't tell if you're trolling or not.
Okay, all right. I'm trolling about Hot Doogie. If you look at,
Oh, I know
List
that.
of 100 ancient wonders of the world, and Stonehenge does not make it on there.
Really?
That's what you're saying. You're saying list of
No,
100
I'm talking about
ancient
7.
wonders.
I'm talking about 7. I was not talking about the 100.
What about
Yeah,
the
like,
Bass Pro Shops
You're
pyramid?
on some, I don't know, universal galaxy gas right
I'm
now.
not, I was not
like,
talking about the 100 there. When I was talking about Stonehenge, I was talking about the 7. It would definitely make it on 100.
and
Let
it
me,
deserves
let
a
me
seven.
let me be clear.
I
Stonehenge.
am
You
a
know how long?
Stonehenge fucking warrior.
Do you
alright?
know
was-
how long it took for them to build Stonehenge?
I don't think it makes it on top 15, but
Stonehenge was built
Dude,
over the
it's on
course of.
Salisbury Plain, bro. I
What?
rest my case.
It is on Salisbury Plain. Shout out to Salisbury, Maryland.
Yeah.
Chris, Stonehenge was built over the course of 1,500 years.
Okay.
I
All right,
don't know
all right.
how that
That's really
happened.
cool. Okay, that's really cool. That's really, really
No, it's
cool.
kind of sad.
Okay.
I might be on your side now. There's only like
It took
50
a lot
rocks.
of mental power, but they were committed. They were fucking committed to that shit. They were committed from moving the rocks from one place to the other place and putting them on top of each other. And the rocks are still fucking there.
Yeah,
They are
of course they're
still
still
there.
there. Who's gonna move them out of there?
No one, because people.
People have tried.
Respect Stonehenge.
People have
Because
tried.
it is
People have like
Stonehenge.
etched their names into Stonehenge before. I think
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh, it's respectable.
definitely has gotten a little graffitied, but that's what people do to wonders of the world.
And it's still there. And it's still standing.
Chris, do you respect
I think
Stonehenge
Stonehenge
more?
beautiful.
What do you think is more impressive, Stonehenge or the
fucking-
Easter Island statues?
Easter Island, because at least they like have some like artistic
I see.
discipline.
Do you see how the rocks are on top of the other rocks and like the sun hits
That's
down on the rocks? and
really
makes, like, a
impressive.
giant
That's
shadow?
really impressive.
Awesome.
I just don't
Stonehenge
think.
is amazing.
I just don't think that.
Yeah, you don't think. That's the problem. You don't
No.
think at all.
Fuck you, fuck you,
Think about
fuck you.
Stonehenge. You don't think
No,
about
no,
anything.
because
It's empty in
when
there.
you go there, you're not like, wow, my mind is blown. It's when you read the fucking Wikipedia.
I have
fucking
been to
shorthand,
Stonehenge before,
that's when your
and
mind is
tears
blown.
were
I'm
brought to
saying
my
that you went
eyes.
to fucking
I was
Great Wall of
weeping.
China. I think you'd get like a different emotional reaction than if you went to go see a pile of rocks. I think there's about 14 to 10 other
It's
different in the world
beautiful.
that would make it onto the list before Stonehenge.
On
You've
today's
never been to-
episode of Hash
See-
Out or Crash Out.
You've never been to Stonehenge before. This is why you're saying this shit. Stonehenge should be an ancient wonder of the world. It's beautiful, man. Bro, they
Mike is getting real
arranged the
emotional.
rocks.
We have to. This is the crash out episode.
I love
This is the-
Stonehenge
This
so
is a
much.
Hash Out or Crash Out episode for sure.
Oh, my roommate told me.
They have chosen a Crash Out. The rocks are indeed on top of each other. I think they could defeat all the Pokemon by making
like-
a rock ladder.
Do you see the ones where it's like there's the two rocks and then there's the singular rock like on top laid flat? It's like
Then there's like 3 of them in a row.
I could like bust just looking at it, bro.
Okay, that's crazy. A
Whew.
real rock fan over here.
Real Stonehenge fan. Ooh, is it hot in here?
That's crazy. What other wonders of the world are there? I'm just looking at the list now. What
See
were
the
the
shit we
runner-
did when we were watching Isekai Slime because the show's ass.
Yeah, Isekai Slime was a little hard to watch. Isekai Slime, I didn't realize when I was watching it initially it was that slow. I think that show's a really good audiobook. It's really bad to watch because like kind of there's a lot of nothing happened and like all the characters just have to sit in a room and talk about it.
Do you think
I saw the omnibus at Barnes and Noble, and it had a review from one of the people at Barnes and Noble, and it's like a low-stakes fantasy isekai with lovable characters and a fun world by Andrew Smiley Face. And the immediate thought that went through my head is, "Fuck you, Andrew."
That's crazy.
I will say like you mentioned what else we could talk about. Should we wait until the next episode McLean is on to confront him on his Hell's Kitchen Roblox addiction?
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true. We do need to talk
yeah.
about that. This man's been addicted to playing this really specific Roblox game. He's probably one of the best players in the world.
No, he found
He's
out that he's
currently-
not one of the best players in the
He's
world.
currently
Oh, he
gearing up
fell
for the
off,
competitive
like-
ladder.
He was Grandmaster, now he's like Plat.
I see. The meta caught up to him. He was the initial innovator.
I think he was pretty early on, but there's someone who like he said that he gets like 8Ks or 800 or something like consistently, and there's someone that gets like 1,000.
Damn.
He got out autismed.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think they paid to win a little bit.
That's crazy.
There's
I saw
only
that
a-
they added Natural Disaster Survivor to Hypixel.
There's
Oh,
only
that's
so
crazy.
many times you can run away from the kitchen demon.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
he,
good.
he is an addict. Very
In,
unfortunately, we've lost a good friend to the
Uh,
to the streets of Hell's Kitchen.
in memoriam to my roommate's Knyght, I yelled too loud.
Oh,
I
troll.
want to get that.
I'm in an empty apartment. I can yell as loud as I want.
We love you, Bella. I guess I lose the argument.
I was
Amazing.
louder.
Yeah,
I
you
won.
lost.
I thought the argument would be about like
Honestly-
my car crash or Brandon's car crash, but that was a better argument.
I'm gonna be honest. If Nick heard me fucking yelling about Stonehenge, I don't think he'd even question it. He's
Yeah.
heard this argument before. He's played
That's
these
fair.
games before.
He has played these games before.
I
Yeah, I did see one episode of Squid. I have not seen any Squid Games except for a random episode of season 2 now, where he goes, "I played these games before."
I played these games before. I binged season 1 when it first came out because I had nothing to
watched
do
it.
freshman year, but I haven't seen season 2 yet.
Me
Yeah.
neither. I just know.
It's a whole new guy. Right?
Well, no, I think they bring back the main guy from the first season.
It's the same. I think everyone else is new, but it's the main guy
Yeah.
from the first season. That's why he goes and the thing is, "Oh, I played these games before."
And then
He's
there's
just like,
"Oh, that's
also
not the same
I'm a legend, Thanos.
Oh yeah, there is Thanos.
Wait,
Shout
the
out to
main
that
character's
guy.
the same in Squid Game too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same dude.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's the guy that says I played these games before.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why he's played these games before.
He looks
'Cause,
completely
yes.
different.
Well,
just
he's
has
older
longer
now. He's
hair.
older.
I think he just got older.
Oh,
He cut his hair.
no, it's like
Shorter
Hunger
hair.
Games. He came back for the 75th
Yeah,
whatever, special games.
yeah.
The Hunger Games? Yeah, that's a fucked up way to. That's fucked up what they did in the Hunger Games. They made him come back. It's all fucked up and shit.
Yeah, what's more fucked up is my like high pixel survival games. Like, you know how many
Sure.
people played that?
It's more fucked up is Owen
Dude,
getting.
yeah,
beaten
I've
by
not a
Hunger Games.
server that's brought back fucking survival games.
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
actually.
There is literally currently 0 servers that you can join and just like play an MCSG like experience.
I
The only thing is
guarantee
high
you,
pixel
you
built
had a-
survival games that has kits that you have to level up.
Fuck that shit. I ain't doing
Which
that
is lame.
fucking shit.
It
That's
is-
like
it is
nerd
lame.
stuff.
You can play like private lobbies and get all the kits max level just like with the setting, but you can't play pub lobbies.
I
like
need
that.
like 20 dudes, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to play survival.
sucks.
I guarantee you, they made a Minecraft server and it just ran survival games, did nothing else. It would be full like all day.
You know what? That but Dwarves vs Zombies, the original.
Yeah,
Dwarves
that's true. That's
versus
true.
Zombies.
Doors vs Zombies was the shit. I think there is a server that like brought back, but they only do it on like the weekends.
Oh, that was better than Overwatch.
Doors
That was
vs
amazing.
Zombies was so fun.
Versus
I loved,
Zombies. only
like-
remember Castle Siege.
Just playing one of the guys that's not the builders, just doing your little task, setting up
Uh-huh.
your shop. That was so fun.
Yeah, I wish I miss old Minecraft. All the fucking servers just like kind of exploded all at once. Like MCSG died, and then Mineplex and the Hive died.
Now it's just
And
Hypixel,
this
ain't
is
it?
literally just Hypixel, and there's like a newish like 1.21 only server called MCC Island, which is like kind of fun.
Bento,
What?
I got a career idea for you.
Yeah,
Minecraft survival games.
Minecraft survival game.
Minecraft Dwarves versus Zombies.
Uh-huh.
That's all you need. There you got it.
Well, you want me
Make
to
a new
host a
server.
server?
Just make
What
a
would you call
Minecraft
it?
server.
The
Then make a Min-
Bentoplex.
You know, I thought you were
Bento
gonna
Pro.
say like work
Bentos.
at IKEA Roblox.
Look, Galax's worst
Yeah.
nightmare.
No, Ben, you should be the one to host these games. Bring them back.
Yeah, if
Squid
I had
Games.
like a server to do
Free money
so,
hack.
if I did have a server to do so, I would bring back MCSG and Dwarves vs Zombies and etc. And like the old Hypixel like minecart game that they removed. Yeah, that would be fun. You can't play the walls either. That was like Hypixel's
Yeah, what the
thing.
fuck?
They made
no
that.
one's on that anymore, so you can't play a good game.
I liked that game
The
a lot.
the walls was the shit. Too. Sky bases though, those are tight.
Yeah. Remember the Vampire Z game?
Vampire Z.
Remember the zombie one?
Yes.
zombie
The Walking
one?
Dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have anything anymore. They have just all the Hypixel players were like, I want to play Skyblock and nothing else.
They got
Skyblock
Bed
is
Wars
And they have
and
Bed Wars, yeah.
like
I was in a Bed Wars tournament yesterday. I got my ass whooped. It was very sad.
now I want to play survival games. I have a deep feeling of like melancholy in my
Yeah,
soul
I
now.
wanna
That's
play
not
it. I
gonna
would
go
love-
away
I would love to get on, but
Probably
unfortunately,
until
I
I,
don't
like-
think we can.
until I forget about it and like play Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
We'll never fill
Let me
the
see.
hole.
I'll go scouring to see if there's any.
Bento, you got to do it. You got to bring it back.
I gotta be the one to bring it back. I think.
And then
Somebody
you can start
probably
like
try.
tiers, and people can pay you money to like get better kits, you know, and then they
Uh-huh.
can level up the kits and pay money to level up the kits faster.
Yeah.
And he's part of the problem.
And then the cycle repeats.
The cycle repeats. Yeah,
The snake
dude.
eats its tail, you know?
Yeah. I just need to.
I
Yeah, I
don't
need to
think
repeat
I'm
what
used to it.
Mineplex did. Was that I make a big server, then I sell it to some dickhead for like a couple 100,000. And then the new guy runs it into the ground immediately.
How much do you think it would cost to buy Hypixel?
Right
Like,
A
now,
lot of
Yeah,
fucking
a
money.
lot of fucking money. I think
It's like one
Mineplex
of the only Minecraft servers up.
Mineplex was bought with like. I guess it kind of had like a similar because like I think when Mineplex was bought, Hypixel was kind of just starting. So Mineplex at the time was the biggest server. I think that was like at least like 500K. So Hypixel like nowadays with all of its history is probably like a solid couple million if I
It's
had to
probably,
guess.
well,
I don't know.
Ying
It,
AI
how
says
many
it's
people are
worth
still
about
playing it?
15 million.
15 I
Wow.
wouldn't be surprised. People
I
spend
don't think
$8,000 on a Minecraft account.
Who?
I'm here. I'll send you the account
Yeah, I
name
think
for
there's a
that account.
few like Dwarves versus Zombies remake stuff, but yeah, they only play games on like Fridays and Saturdays and
Yeah.
stuff.
Damn, I'm just trying to find if there's any MCSG server currently standing. Oh, nice. MCSG server IP 5.9.23.51:50011. Yeah, right, man. Minecraft Survival Games Network. It's up. There's 0 players. It's Germany servers. Yeah, sorry. I don't think MinecraftServerlist.com is gonna help me really.
We can bring it back. if
How
you want
many people
to
could we get
do.
on to play some Minecraft survival games?
We can try to find
I
people.
would
I'm
Like,
down to
how many people
I'm
do you
down to
think?
try to gather. Wait, this other
And then
server might have.
get real high and play them.
I'm definitely not down until summer.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
unlucky. I just want to see if there's a
Oh.
server.
I'm taking at least a month's break from weed after the incident.
Yeah, you did get drugged. I don't blame you.
I took like a 3-day break.
That's a 3-day break and I'm back at it. That's crazy.
My pen broke and I'm out of edibles. I'm like fucked.
Yeah, unlucky.
It was so bad that like I still felt it going into the next morning.
That's
Now,
crazy.
next morning I woke up, locked the fuck in, and drove like an hour home.
Oh, yeah, you did just like leave like before everyone, like
True.
before anyone was even like up.
Yeah, basically. I'm like,
That's crazy.
well, yeah, the fucking house has cats and dogs, so I don't want to stay there too long. I got
Yeah.
allergies and shit.
I just remember at one point, like, I had to go into another room because, like, I actually started getting worried from the amount of weed I took. So I had to go into the other room to, like, calm down. And then I came back in, and I just saw Mike with, like, his head, like, in his lap.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you green out, you know?
I was like, are you
Does
good? And he just, like, shook his hand at me.
That's crazy. Yeah, sometimes you just go green. That's
Yeah.
how it is.
There
I'm
is
out
one
of-
more
I'm
thing.
out of-
Yeah, there is
Okay.
only one topic I have left, and it's that very recently it was me, Brandon, Chris, and then McLean and other Ben, like another Ben who's we're friends
Yeah.
with. We went to Chris's house and we just started looking through Netflix movies, and we found one called like Spookly the Square Pumpkin. That was like 47 minutes.
I actually have something related to that after you're done talking about it.
Yeah, I don't remember a single thing that happened. We like put it on and then just started talking about other things.
Yeah. I talked about that to a friend. Like, yeah, like we got like I was like, yeah, I had like this like get together and we watched Spookly the Square. And I said Spookly, and like all 3 of my friends in unison said the Square Pumpkin.
The square.
This is a well-known
All of them
thing.
knew it.
Wow.
There's no way this is well known. That's crazy.
I remember there were several musical numbers and what the fuck fuck happened in that movie? What was it about?
He was
Oh.
square.
He was
They all
square.
made fun of him because he couldn't bounce.
Oh.
Feels like they should be rolling and he shouldn't be able to roll, but no, it's bouncing. That's
Yeah,
how they get
I don't
around.
think the rigs could do that. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
they didn't want to put that much effort into the animation.
You can just clip through the ground a little bit. It's okay.
A little bit as a treat.
There was like
I don't
a
think
scarecrow.
they can
Only a
fix that.
spoonful.
Does anyone else have like topics? they
I'm
want-
out.
Yeah, I
Stonehenge belongs as an ancient wonder of the world. That's all I'll say.
think. Yeah, I think that's about it.
I'll agree with that, so they don't annoy my roommate. Sorry,
This-
Bella.
This was quite the episode of Idle Hell.
That's how it goes.
How do
I'm
I-
still looking for Minecraft servers that could play survival games.
Yeah.
Do you think like the stones would fall down if you flew a plane into them?
They hit the
Sure
second
they would.
stone.
The second stone.
Interesting thing. Maybe.
I
we
mean,
should
like they
test
wouldn't.
it.
I don't think they blow up. At least
You don't think?
Well,
they
we're
blow
not
up?
totally sure.
They
How
wouldn't
do you
melt.
think they got
That's for
there?
sure.
they wouldn't melt. Like, so I think they'd still be standing.
I played low taper fade, wait in line to get a low taper fade, and that was maybe one of the worst experiences of my life. I think I was immensely depressed after I played that game.
It's unlimited games, but no games.
It really is.
Dude, what you wait in line to get a low taper fade simulator?
Yes.
That's
That's-
on
that's-
you for clicking it. To be clear,
I did get the low taper
that's on
fade.
you.
I waited in line and it took me like maybe 30 minutes.